conduct multiple times in Howell County and is currently facing sexual misconduct and sexual abuse charges in Greene County. Tuesday, February the 3rd, deputies with Texas County Sheriff's Department responded to a residence on AP Highway in the Success area for the report of an assault involving an axe. A male victim was transported to the Texas County Memorial Hospital in Houston by private vehicle with what are listed as non-life-threatening injuries. The male reported being struck by a, quote, battle axe wielded by a female, later identified to be Lisa Zamish, during an argument at the residence. Deputies located Zamish concealing herself in the residence along with the weapon and other evidence consistent with the alleged assault. Zamish was arrested and transported to the Texas County Jail. Zamish, 46, of Success, was charged with first-degree domestic assault by Texas County Prosecuting Attorney Park Stevens and is being held in the Texas County Jail pending a $500,000 bond. And with that, we will wrap up this look at your local newscast. A reminder, these stories and others available on our website, ozarkradionews.com. And you can visit that website anytime you'd like, 24/7, 365. The content always available and always available free of charge. For Ozark Radio News, I'm Cody Sanders reporting.
And thank you, Cody, for that news update. I'm Big Jim. We are live over here at the West Plains Civic Center for the Grizzly Invitational. Yes, it's been a while since we've had volleyball action. Typically, volleyball a fall sport. With everything that's been going on, though, well, you can imagine things get moved around just a little bit. And as we get things underway this afternoon, if you're watching on the live stream, Grizzlies are on the right in the gray and blue, Iowa Western on the left in the blue and white. So as we start things off, Iowa Western will have the first point of the evening and of the afternoon, and we will continue on with our Grizzly coverage. Serving for Iowa right now, number 16, Elvis. Ball being moved around now by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies with the attack. Ball's going to go off of number 6 from Iowa Western and go out. Point will go for the Grizzlies. So the Grizzlies will now go back to serve. Serving for the Grizzlies, number 13, Lauren Weber from Nixa, Missouri, up to serve. Ball is up, clears the net, and we are in play. We're up to the net now. Iowa Western with the attack. Go off of number 10. It's high near the elbows. Goes to the floor. Point will go to Iowa Western. And that was Macy Griffin. Iowa Western will have the serve. Ball is up, and now Iowa Western leads it 2-1 here in set number 1. It's best of 5, and it has been a while since we've had some volleyball action here on 96.9 The Fox. We're also live video streaming this matchup today up on ozarkradionews.com, as well as on our Ozark Radio News Facebook page for you to check out. So as we continue on, number 4, Manuela with the serve for the Grizzlies now. Ball up at the net. Here comes the attack by Iowa Western. They're going to get it over, and they will have the serve. Take a look at our Grizzly roster here for this 2020-2021 season. Middle blocker, number 1, Nyla Watkins. Number 2, Ashton Wildermuth, setter from Willard, Missouri. Number 4, Manuela, middle blocker, freshman. Number 6, Nicholson, outside hitter. Returning sophomore, number 8, setter, Julieta Campana. Libero's number 10, Macy Griffin, and we'll go through the rest of the roster here in just a little bit. Ball's up by the Grizzlies as the attack goes to the back court. Now it's 10-foot line. Here comes the attack by Iowa Western on the far side. And they're going to get down right in the backcourt. Point will go to Iowa Western. Iowa Western's going to have the serve. It's going to be at number 6. You got Hara on Shint. And I know I just destroyed that name. My apologies. Ball being moved around now by Iowa Western. 10-foot line. Here's the setup. Here comes the attack. Gets through. Grizzlies at the net. It's going to be tipped down. And they dig it out. They dig it out. Blocked again by Iowa Western. There's the attack back over. So off the hands of number 16 and go out of bounds at the backside. Point will go to MSU West Plains. Right now, MSU West Plains trails by 1. The Grizzlies will go back to serve. Serving is number 2, Wildermuth. the 5'7" freshman from Willard, Missouri. Ball is up. The backcourt right at the net now by Iowa Western. The Reavers with the attack, and they're going to drill it down. Point will go to Iowa. That was number 15, Esterling. He's a 5'10" freshman from Council Bluffs. Council Bluffs, where they held the national tournament. Oh, gosh. It's been a few years, but they held it for 3 years straight, which is typical for the national tournament. Here comes the serve from Iowa Western. Ball is up to the backcourt. Now being moved forward at the line. Here comes the attack by number 18 from the Grizzlies. Harris with the attack. The Grizzlies are going to have the serve. Nicholson, 5'9" freshman from Mobile, Alabama, serving the ball for the Grizzlies. Ball is up, clears the net. Good serve there. They're at the net now on the left far side. Now back, set up by the Grizzlies. Here comes the attack, big swing. Now back to the 10-foot line. There's the setup. Attack on the near side by Iowa. They're played on the near side and back over. It's going to tip the net, come back down, and they dig it out. Back to the Grizzlies side, blocked by Iowa. And it's go underneath the net off a shot from number 2, Wildermuth. And it's going to go out. Point will go to Iowa Western. So Iowa Western right now leading by 2 here in set number 1, best of 5. They will have the serve, and serving is number 12, Singh, 6'1" freshman, middle hitter. Ball is up. Playing on the far side. Now here comes the attack. Past the blockers. Oops, blocker clipped it, so point will go to the Grizzlies, making it 5-6. Okay, for the Grizzlies, Libero's up to serve now. Macy Griffin from Wiley, Texas. He serves on the near side, just out of the camera frame. They're going to play it on the near side, tips the blockers, and gets past the Grizzlies. Point for Iowa. So Iowa will have the serve. Take a moment. Thanks to our sponsors for making our coverage of the Grizzly Invitational possible, both online and on the air on 96.9 The Fox, including Sonic, Grumps Grub, Holiday Inn, Hirsch, Casey's, and Missouri State University, West Plains. Here's the serve. Ball is up, clips the net, comes back. Grizzlies going to put it back over to Iowa. The Reavers moving up to the far side. Here comes the attack. Blockers are there. It's going to walk the blockers and out, though. Point will go to Iowa. So back now to serve for Iowa. Our continuing service is Bonnet, the 5'8" freshman setter, also from Council Bluffs. All they move by the Grizzlies on the near side. Here comes the attack by number 13, Weber. Now Iowa bringing it back over. Going to clear it out, diving for it. Libero can't quite get there. Point will go to Iowa, making it 5-9. I think the last time I did an actual volleyball game for the Grizzlies, and it would have been last year, or it would have been in 2019? Yeah. So they move around by Iowa now. Here's the setup, brought back, and we're going to get an illegal hit. So point will go to Iowa. Iowa now taking advantage of this and making up by 5 right now. Grizzlies trail by 5. It's Iowa 10, Missouri State University 5, and a timeout's being taken, so we'll take one as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on 96.9 The Fox.
Due to the overwhelming growth and success of the Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply Equipment Sales Department, they found it necessary to make some changes to provide better customer service. As of February 1st, they'll only service and warranty the brands they carry. This will not affect the parts department. Some of the major brands are Massey Ferguson, Mahindra, LS Tractors, Heston and Krone Forage Equipment, Bad Boy and Grasshopper Lawnmowers, Steel Equipment, and more. Check out the website HirschEquipment.com to find what brands they carry. The parts department will continue to handle all your parts needs.
Visit Sonic Drive-In of West Plains and enjoy a fast, easy meal right from your car. Choose from a wide variety of menu items for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or break time all day. Download our Sonic app and have your order ready when you arrive. When using the Sonic app, enjoy monthly rewards and half-price drinks all day, every day. Visit Sonic Drive-In of West Plains at 1710 Gibson Street.
And welcome back to volleyball action here on 96.9 The Fox. Glad to have you a part of our afternoon broadcast. And again, we'll have another broadcast coming up at 5:30 as we come back to the matchup. Got an illegal hit there, a double hit called. So it looks like waiting on service for the Grizzlies now. So the Grizzlies will get a point. Should make it 6-10. Waiting on the update from the scoreboard. Up to serve now for the Grizzlies is Julieta Campana, the setter from Argentina. 6-foot setter, sophomore. Ball they move around by Iowa. Off it. Grizzlies going to get underneath it. There, back over to Iowa. Iowa pushing it to the far near side. Hit from number 6 from Iowa. Now going to send it back over. Iowa with the attack. Grizzlies going to get underneath it right at the net, and it's going to be dropped down by number 16, Elmas from Iowa. So Iowa will get the point, making it 11-6. So far, Grizzlies 2-2 on the season. They had their first tournament. We'll look over that here in just a little bit on some of the results, some of the percentages on that matchup. Here comes the serve from Iowa Western. Ball is up. We're at the net. Here's the setup and the attack. Big swing there, but it's going to be called out of bounds. Wait. We get a... Looks like it may hit the line. There's discussion with the line judge there. So it looks like it's going to be Grizzlies ball, making it 7-11. Grizzlies trailing right now by 4. Ball is up. Being moved around now by Iowa. Iowa going to attack on the near side. They send it back over. Lands just in front of Weber from the Grizzlies, and point will go to Iowa. Here comes the serve from number 3 from Iowa Western, Lauren Walnes. Grizzlies set up on the far side. Here comes the attack. Big swing. It's going to land in on the near left corner. Point will go to the Grizzlies, making it 8-12. Okay, here comes serve from number 4 for the Grizzlies, Manuela from Cameroon. And that serve's going to go out of bounds. So a free point there for Iowa. Okay, Iowa's going to have the serve. Serving for Iowa is number 6. Ball is up, and that serve's going to go out of bounds, so we'll trade serves. And coming in is Harris. And taking a break will be setter Campana. Here we go. Ball up. Served by the Grizzlies. The Reavers moving around. Going to try the far near side. Here comes the attack. Ball goes towards the back, but kept in play by the Grizzlies. Attack on the near side and still in play. Dug out. Moving to the far side for the attack. It's going to be pushed forward. Now back at the net. Here comes the attack by the Grizzlies, and it's going to make its way through, bouncing off of 2 members from Iowa. Grizzlies right now are trailing by 3. They'll have the serve. Wilder Moose will be serving. Here's the setup and the attack by Iowa. Blocked by the Grizzlies. Going to try it on the near side. Grizzlies up to the block. It goes over them. Still in play. Here's the setup and attack. Back to the far side. Big hit. Dug out by number 13. Here's the attack. Point to the Grizzlies off of number 6, Nicholson. So Grizzlies clawing back. 11-13 right now. Trailing by 2 here in set number 1. Best of 5. Set up. Iowa with the attack. Block. Wait. Blocked by the Grizzlies. Causing a double hit on Iowa. So point will go to the Grizzlies. And the ball up. And now being moved around by Iowa. Iowa going to try on the near side. Dug out. Goes high. Hits the lights. Comes back over. Going to call it an out-of-bounds antenna violation there. Coming off the light, coming back down. I'm not sure if it actually hit the antenna or because it hit the ceiling, but either way, we're still in play as we continue on. Grizzlies now down by 2 here in set number 1. 2 people have come out for today's game. Always nice to see. I know a lot of folks working here on this Friday afternoon. Right now, time is 12:45. Grizzlies now down by 1, 13-14. Up to serve is Nicholson. Ball is up, being moved forward now by the Grizzlies, or by Iowa. Iowa wearing the blue is throwing me off a little bit. Here comes the attack by Grizzlies, and they're going to hit right once again in that back left spot and get the point. So we're tied up now, 14-all here in set number 1. An extra ball on the court right now. They're going to have to remove that. (14-14) the score. Ball is up, clears the net, now being moved forward by Iowa. And Iowa's going to send it flying out the back door. So another point for the Grizzlies as it goes out of bounds. And Grizzlies will take the lead, 15-14. First time they've been a lead since the beginning of this set. And a timeout's going to be called, so we will take a minute as well and be back here on 96.9 The Fox.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too. Grump's Grub of West Plains is your place to be every day. Daily specials and the very best made from scratch food in the Ozarks. Select from any number of dishes, sure to please any palate. Breakfast and lunch specials daily and delivery in the city of West Plains. Grump's Grub open 5:30 to 2 Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to noon on Saturdays. Grump's Grub, St. Louis Street, West Plains. Call 256-5017 for delivery or carryout.
And welcome back to volleyball action on 96.9 The Fox. Today's hit music, Big Jim, with you this afternoon. Solid block there by the Grizzlies. But Iowa will get the point as it goes out of bounds. So we're tied 15-all. Back to serve for Iowa is Singh, number 12, middle hitter. And here comes the serve. Ball is up. Grizzlies get underneath it. Underneath the 10-foot line. There's the set. And the attack ball goes off the hands of number 12 and out on Iowa. Point will go to the Grizzlies. Okay, Macy Griffin going to go back to serve now for the Grizzlies. Ball is up. Now being moved to the left side. Here comes the attack. Blocked by number 4 and number 18. Manuela and Harris get the block there. Point will go to the Grizzlies. Grizzlies now up by 2. If you're going to choose the time to lead a set, you might as well choose the end of it. Ball's going to go out of bounds on that serve. So number 1's going to be back to serve now for Iowa. That is Bonette. She is the setter for the team. Ball is up. Clears the net. Now being moved forward. Here comes the attack by the Grizzlies. Big swing there, and that ball had some speed on it as it goes to the floor and then out. So Grizzlies continue to lead, 18-6. Grizzlies have this matchup now, and then they'll play again at 5:30. Here's the serve. Ball is up. And push forward. He was set up by Iowa. Iowa going to attack. Diving for it, number 6 from the Grizzlies. To the far side, here comes the attack. Boom, back blocked. Still in play. Nope. That's going to be a little too many, a little too many hits there. We got a legal hit called on that one. So we're up by 2. Grizzlies are leading by 2 here, 18-16 here in set number 1, best of 5. The Grizzly Invitational, so the Grizzlies will again play at 5:30 this evening, tomorrow at 12:30, and again 5:30 tomorrow evening. Ball being moved now by Grizzlies. Grizzlies with the attack. It's going to go out of bounds on the near side. Point to Iowa, 18-17. Got to keep it in bounds. is women's volleyball action on 96.9 The Fox. That serve going out of bounds by Iowa. Point to the Grizzlies, making it 19-18. Lauren Weber, the 5'9" freshman from Nixon, Missouri, is back to serve. Ball set up. Here comes the attack. Now being moved forward by the Grizzlies. At the line, set up. Here comes the attack. Big swing, dug out. Iowa going to try to bring it back over. Interesting pass there. It didn't quite get the height you normally see, and it just got shot right back down by Iowa. So points to Iowa on that one. Time us up at 19-all. Here's the serve by Iowa. And they're going to point on that one. Making it 19-20. Vaughn is a defensive specialist once again serving for Iowa. Ball is up. Grizzlies get underneath it, but they're pushed a little too much. It's going to go over the net. Iowa trying to talk about it, but then just dumped down in by number 6 from the Iowa, and point will go to the Grizzlies. And a timeout's going to be called. It's 19-21. Grizzlies are trailing. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on 96.9 The Fox.
Meet Carla.
Hi there.
Carla's 4 daughters keep her pretty busy.
Oops.
Casey's new curbside pickup makes life easier for Carla.
Pizza!
And saves her an extra trip to the grocery store. Now, you can add grocery items like bread, drinks, and snacks to your online pizza order, and we'll bring them right to your car with curbside pickup. And for a limited time, get 2 large single-topping pizzas for just $8.99 each. Casey's, here for convenience, here for new curbside pickup, here for good. Available at select locations only.
I've spent 20 years in the same job and decided it was time for a change. I wanted to return to school to build upon what I'd started right out of high school.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
Missouri State West Plains offers me the flexibility I need at 40 years old to work, be with my family, and complete my degree program close to home.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Welcome back to the West Plains Civic Center. Grizzly volleyball action is the Grizzly Invitational. And here we are right now near the end of set number 1. And as we do so, right now, Iowa Western leading 22-19. It's like that race to 25. Iowa has possession of the ball. They will be serving. Ball is into the net on that serve. So point will go to the Grizzlies, making it 20-22. So it's going to be Beneby back to serve now for the Grizzlies. She serves just off the camera. Move that camera over just a little bit so you can see her there, getting ready for her serve. Ball is in the net. So we once again trade points on the serve. So Iowa Western will be up to serve once again. Serving is number 6. 20-23 to score. Grizzlies at the net, set the ball up. Here comes the attack on the near side. Big swing dug out by Iowa. Oh, we have a point for the Grizzlies. So Grizzlies are down by 2. We're playing, of course, best of 5 sets. We're going to see who's going to be in the driver's seat going into set number 2. Ball being moved by Iowa. Iowa to the near side. Here comes the attack. It gets caught up in the net. So fall down on Iowa's side. Point will go to the Grizzlies. 22-23. So Wildermuth will have the serve from Willard, Missouri. Ball set up. Here comes the attack. And drilled down by number 15, Esterling for Iowa. Point to Iowa. For 22-24, Iowa needs 1. Once again, thank you for joining us this afternoon for Grizzly volleyball action. Here comes the serve. Ball is up, clears the note, going to go out of bounds, keeping Grizzlies in it. Now it's 23-24. We've seen a lot of hits go out of bounds here in this first set. Grizzlies will have the serve. Looks like it's Nicholson. Ball is up, clears the net, points to the Grizzlies as it just kind of flops over. We're tied 24-all. So Grizzlies will have the serve. Ball is up now. Iowa getting underneath it, pushing to the far side. Here comes the swing. It's going to be in. Making it 25-24. Need one. So Iowa's going to have the serve. Iowa leads by one right now. Here we are at the end of set number one. You have to win by 2 points. Here comes the serve. Grizzlies ready. Getting underneath it, dug out. Here's the setup and the attack at mid. Iowa digs it out, pushed back over. Off hit, but kept in play by the Grizzlies. Blocked. And off hit from the Grizzlies. And Iowa will win set number one, 24-26. So Iowa wins set number one, 24-26. And that is just the beginning of it, folks. We still have at least 2 more sets. Hopefully, we have at least 4 more sets, and the Grizzlies can come back in this matchup. But once again, Grizzlies fall in set number one, 24-26 against Iowa. We'll be back in 3 minutes with more volleyball action here on 96.9 The Fox.
I've spent 20 years in the same job and decided it was time for a change. I wanted to return to school to build upon what I'd started right out of high school.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
Missouri State West Plains offers me the flexibility I need at 40 years old to work, be with my family, and complete my degree program close to home.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Due to the overwhelming growth and success of the Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply Equipment Sales Department, they found it necessary to make some changes to provide better customer service. As of February 1st, they'll only service and warranty the brands they carry. This will not affect the parts department. Some of the major brands are Massey Ferguson, Mahindra, LS Tractors, Heston and Krone Forage Equipment, Bad Boy and Grasshopper Lawnmowers, Steel Equipment, and more. Check out the website HirschEquipment.com to find what brands they carry. The parts department will continue to handle all your parts needs. How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
Meet Carla.
Hi there.
Carla's 4 daughters keep her pretty busy.
Oops.
Casey's new curbside pickup makes life easier for Carla.
Pizza!
And saves her an extra trip to the grocery store. Now, you can add grocery items like bread, drinks, and snacks to your online pizza order, and we'll bring them right to your car with curbside pickup. And for a limited time, get 2 large single-topping pizzas for just $8.99 each. Casey's, here for convenience, here for new curbside pickup, here for good. Available at select locations only.
Visit Sonic Drive-In of West Plains and enjoy a fast, easy meal right from your car. Choose from a wide variety of menu items for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or break time all day. Download our Sonic app and have your order ready when you arrive. When using the Sonic app, enjoy monthly rewards and half-price drinks all day, every day. Visit Sonic Drive-In of West Plains at 1710 Gibson Street.
I've spent 20 years in the same job and decided it was time for a change. I wanted to return to school to build upon what I'd started right out of high school.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
Missouri State West Plains offers me the flexibility I need at 40 years old to work, be with my family, and complete my degree program close to home.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
And welcome back here on 96.9 The Fox. Big Jim with you. We're here at the West Plains Civic Center, Grizzly Invitational. We got the Grizzlies taking on Iowa Western here this afternoon. Iowa Western successful in the first set, winning it 24-26. And here we are, first home appearance with the Grizzlies, Lady Grizzlies. No, it's the women's volleyball team. And with that, of course, we're looking forward to seeing the season they're going to have. They split their first tournament 2-2. And again, we'll take a look at those results and stats a little bit later on. Right now, we're at the beginning of set number 2. And right now, we've split them 1-1 right now. Points in the second set. Right now, Iowa in the driver's seat here going into set number 2. Iowa going to be setting the ball up. Here comes the attack. Grizzlies getting underneath it. Going to attack on the near side. It's number 6. Nicholson now back over. Going to go off to number 13. Nope, yeah, number 13. Weber and go out of bounds. Point will go to Iowa. So Iowa continues service. Here's the serve. Ball is up. Clears the net. Grizzlies going to move to center. Now to the near side. Here comes the attack. It's going to be out of bounds. I've got a bar here right in front of me, and it just barely blocks the line, so I couldn't even see it for myself. So I'm going to agree with the line judge, and we'll go ahead and move on. Serving for Iowa, number 16, Elmas from Turkey. Ball is up and out of bounds. 3-point for the Grizzlies. Definitely interested in taking that one. Now back to serve is Babinity. Is Manuela Divinity. I think that's correct. Ball is up and out. So 3-3 where we're at right now. 2-3. Waiting on the serve from Iowa. Ball is up, clears. Grizzlies at the net, going to attack. Big swing, block attempt. It makes it through, but dug out by Iowa. Now going to attack on the near side. And splits the difference between number 13 and number 8 for the Grizzlies. Weber and Cantana. So point will go to Iowa, making it 2-5. Here comes the serve. Ball is up, and serve goes out of bounds. So the Grizzlies will take out 3 points. Here in a minute, we'll thank all of our sponsors making our coverage of the Grizzly Invitational possible. Here comes the serve. Blocked by the Grizzlies now. Iowa moving to the back. Behind the 10-foot line, they're going to attack on the far side. Going to cross-shot it. Did he get a touch? He did. So point will go to Iowa. 3-6 now the score. Iowa leading by 3 here in set number 2. Ball being now moved around by Iowa. Iowa sets it up at center. Here comes the attack. They drop it over. Grizzlies just kind of stand around as it hits the floor. Point will go to Iowa. Coming up later on today, of course, we'll have another Grizzly matchup at 5:30. And following that, Liberty Eagles basketball here on 96.9 The Fox. As for the Grizzlies, or speaking of Grizzlies in general, Grizzly basketball is going to be in action a little bit later on today as well. And they'll be in action on our sister station on 102.5 KDY. So right now, timeout being called as Iowa has taken a lead 8-3. We'll take 30 seconds. We'll be back with more volleyball right here on 96.9 The Fox.
Grump's Grub of West Plains is your place to be every day. Daily specials and the very best made from scratch food in the Ozarks. Select from any number of dishes, sure to please any palate. Breakfast and lunch specials daily and delivery in the city of West Plains. Grump's Grub, open 5:30 to 2 Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to noon on Saturdays. Grump's Grub, St. Louis Street, West Plains. Call 256-5017 for delivery or carryout. How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
And welcome back to volleyball action here on 96.9 The Fox. I'm Big Jim. As we return again, I want to thank all of our sponsors for making it possible for us to cover volleyball this weekend, including Sonic, Grump Scrub, Holiday Inn, Hirsch, Casey's, and Missouri State University West Plains. And I can say something nice about each and every one of those places. I can name my favorite foods at some of those places and some wonderful experiences I've had some of those places as well. As we go back onto the court right now, it is Iowa leading the Grizzlies 4-8. The Grizzlies are down by 4, make that 5. Here in set number 2, Iowa won the first set 24-26. Now, taking a look at the Grizzlies' schedule so far this season, we can take kind of a look and see how they've been doing so far. And of course, they went 2-2 in the first tournament of the year. That was about just a half ago, give or take. And again, we'll take a look at some more information on that coming up. Right now, Grizzlies right now 5-9. They'll have the serve. Back to serve is Macy Griffin from Wiley, Texas. And ball's going to go out of bounds after a touch. So point will go to, looks like, the Grizzlies. So Grizzlies will have the serve. 5-9 right now. Excuse me, 5. They've changed the board now to say 5-10. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. Nope, they're going to fix it, making it 6-9. And just as soon as they do it, the ball hits the ground, and now it's Iowa's turn. So Iowa will be serving. Back to serve for Iowa at number 12 for this Reavers team. Ball clears the net. Grizzlies going after it. Back to center, now back over on the Iowa side. Iowa moving it to the net. Here comes the attack. Big swing. They go off the hands of the Grizzlies. They go way back and they try to keep it in play, and they do. Great job there. I thought that ball was going to go out. They try to dump it in. What are they going to call on here? They get an illegal hit on the Grizzlies, so point will go to Iowa, making it 6-11. Here comes the serve by the Grizzlies, or by Iowa. While they move around, again, the blue jerseys are messing with me a little bit. Waiting on a call. Line judge is going to say didn't see it. She's making an I didn't see call. I couldn't see it from here. With where the banner is at there on our screen, I don't think you could see it at home either. So they're going to go ahead and give it to Iowa. They're not going to call jump. Nope, 6-11 the score. So Iowa will continue service. Ball is up, clears the net. Grizzlies moving it forward. Here comes the attack. Waiting on a touch call. Going to get an out-of-bounds call. Something else I just noticed, I guess probably based on COVID restrictions, the teams did not swap sides after the end of set number 1. So Iowa will continue service, 6-12. Off hit by the Grizzlies, didn't get underneath it, almost punch it to the floor. Point will go to Iowa. Making it 6-13. Here comes the serve by Iowa. Iowa puts the ball up, clears the net. Grizzlies get underneath it, but it's going to hit the antenna. Point goes to Iowa. 6-14 now the score. Grizzlies trailing here in set number 2. It's always very interesting to see where a team is at the beginning of the season versus the end of the season. You know, these girls, typically we don't see them at home until after they've played, like, I think 9 or 10 games together. And here we are this season. This is game number 5 after splitting 2-2 over the weekend, or previous weekend, in the tournament. So very interesting to see how they gel together. and the improvement that's going to come as they play more and more together. Ball's going to go out off the Grizzlies, making it 7-14. I've noticed looking over the roster here, there are 3 returning sophomores on this Grizzly team. The rest are all freshmen. Now, if we switch over to look at Iowa Western's roster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 sophomores on the team. You've got players here up by Iowa who've played together, they've worked together over a year or so, and they're showing it. That's easy enough. Point will go to the Grizzlies there, so Grizzlies will get the score back, or get the serve back. 8-15 now. Ball is up, clears the net in the backcourt. There's the setup, the far side. Here comes the attack on the far side. It is blocked. We get a touch. Nope, going to say it went out of bounds off the Grizzlies. Eight to 15 right now the score. 8-16 right now the score. Ball is up. Now being moved back by the Grizzlies. Everybody illegal hit there. Yeah. Point to Iowa. And a timeout's going to be called. So we're going to take a timeout as well, and we'll be back in 60 seconds here on 96.9 The Fox.
Meet Carla.
Hi there.
Carla's 4 daughters keep her pretty busy.
Oops.
Casey's new curbside pickup makes life easier for Carla.
Pizza!
And saves her an extra trip to the grocery store. Now, you can add grocery items like bread, drinks, and snacks to your online pizza order, and we'll bring them right to your car with curbside pickup. And for a limited time, get 2 large single-topping pizzas for just $8.99 each. Casey's, here for convenience, here for new curbside pickup, here for good. Available at select locations only.
Due to the overwhelming growth and success of the Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply Equipment Sales Department, they found it necessary to make some changes to provide better customer service. As of February 1st, they'll only service and warranty the brands they carry. This will not affect the parts department. Some of the major brands are Massey Ferguson, Mahindra, LS Tractors, Heston and Krone Forage Equipment, Bad Boy and Grasshopper Lawnmowers, Steel Equipment, and more. Check out the website HirschEquipment.com to find what brands they carry. The parts department will continue to handle all your parts needs.
Welcome back to the West Plains Civic Center. It's Grizzly Volleyball action. I'm Big Jim. And here we are, beginning of another volleyball season. I was sitting here during the break looking at the banners there on the far side of the court of all the past All-American players from this program and trying to think of the first year I did play-by-play for volleyball. And it's like, wow, I can't believe it's been that long so far. Over 10 years. Crazy. Okay, let's get back courtside right now. Iowa Western is leading the Grizzlies by quite a bit right now here in set number 2. We get scoreboard there in frame a little bit more right now. Grizzlies are trailing by 7. They will have the serves, though. And serving for this Grizzly team is Bibinaby. I have fun saying that name all season long. Ball now being moved around by the Grizzlies. Attack on the far side. They get past. They'll land right behind the 10-foot line. Point will go to the Grizzlies. Grizzlies going to try to stage a comeback here in the mid-portion of set number 2. 11-17. They did the same thing during set number 1, but could not close out with Iowa Western getting the win in set 1, 24-26. Ball is served right there at center. Now being moved to the far near side. The near side. Grizzlies taking it to the far side. Now brought back to center. Ball pushed up the far side. On the left side, there's the attack. Ball going to tip the hands of number 8. Go out, so point should go to Iowa. Here comes the serve. Ball is up. Ball is going to go off, and we'll have a point there waiting. They rotate around. Grizzlies will have the serve, so 12-18. Back to serve is Wildermuth. Here's the setup and the attack. Big swing there by Iowa West. They're going to drill it down on the Grizzlies side. Goes off at number 10 point for Iowa. 12-19 now. Iowa has the serve. Ball is up, clears the net, and that serve's going to go out of bounds. 13-19 right now. Here we are in set number 2. It's best of 5. Both these teams will play again later on today. They've got 2 courts set up for this matchup, for this tournament. One over on the in the exhibition hall, and then one here on the main floor. Big swing, and with a line call, I was going to say it was inbounds, point for Iowa. So that should make it 13-20. So Iowa leading it so far through the first 2 sets of this matchup. 13-20 right now. Iowa needs 5. Grizzlies need to get some momentum build up. Here's the serve. Ball up, clears the net. Now being tipped down by Iowa. Diving for it, number 10 from the Grizzlies, but shoots it underneath. So Iowa now leading by 8. 13-21 the score. Ball is up, clips the fingers of number 13 in the front. She didn't quite get underneath it, Lauren Weber. Point goes to Iowa. 13-22. We await the serve from Iowa. Iowa Western Community College. We're in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Score right now 13-23. Iowa's 2 points away from taking a very large lead going into set number 3, winning the first 2 sets. Here we go. Here's the serve. Iowa would serve. Ball is up. Grizzlies get underneath it. Try to get under back. It's sent up. Now at the line, Iowa Western with the attack. It's past the blocker. Point to the floor. Point for Iowa. 13-24. Here comes the serve. Ball is up. The fat 10-foot line now back over, and Grizzlies get a point there as it lands on the far left side. Point for the Grizzlies. 14-24 right now, the score here in set number 2. Iowa leads by 11. Grizzlies have the serve. Ball is up. Dug out. Here comes the attack by Iowa. Grizzlies get underneath it. Set up. Here comes the attack by the Grizzlies. To the backcourt. Now they move forward, still on the 10-foot line. Off hit by number 15, going to go just into the net. Point will go to the Grizzlies. 15-24 now the score. Grizzlies can make no mistakes here, as any mistakes will end the set. Here comes the serve. Ball is up. It clears. Iowa getting underneath it. Attack at the 10-foot line, into the net, to the floor. Another point for the Grizzlies. 16-24. Waiting on the serve. Grizzlies pop it over. Now here at 10-foot line. Set up. Iowa with the attack, and it's going to land in the back corner. Point for Iowa, and that's going to wrap up set number 2. So Iowa wins 2 sets straight now, 24-26 and 16-25. We're going to come back in 3 minutes with set number 3, and we'll see if the Grizzlies can stage a comeback and win this match. You're listening to Grizzly Volleyball action here on 96.9 The Fox.
I've spent 20 years in the same job and decided it was time for a change. I wanted to return to school to build upon what I'd started right out of high school.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
Missouri State West Plains offers me the flexibility I need at 40 years old to work, be with my family, and complete my degree program close to home.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Visit Sonic Drive-In of West Plains and enjoy a fast, easy meal right from your car. Choose from a wide variety of menu items for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or break time all day. Download our Sonic app and have your order ready when you arrive. When using the Sonic app, enjoy monthly rewards and half-price drinks all day, every day. Visit Sonic Drive-In of West Plains at 1710 Gibson Street.
Meet Carla.
Hi there.
Carla's 4 daughters keep her pretty busy.
Oops.
Casey's new curbside pickup makes life easier for Carla. And saves her an extra trip to the grocery store. Now, you can add grocery items like bread, drinks, and snacks to your online pizza order, and we'll bring them right to your car with curbside pickup. And for a limited time, get 2 large single-topping pizzas for just $8.99 each. Casey's, here for convenience, here for new curbside pickup, here for good. Available at select locations only.
Grump's Grub of West Plains is your place to be every day. Daily specials and the very best made from scratch food in the Ozarks. Select many number of dishes, sure to please any palate. Breakfast and lunch specials daily and delivery in the city of West Plains. Grump's Grub, open 5:30 to 2 Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to noon on Saturdays. Grump's Grub, St. Louis Street, West Plains. Call 256-5017 for delivery or carryout. Due to the overwhelming growth and success of the Hirsch-Feedham Farm Supply Equipment Sales Department, they found it necessary to make some changes to provide better customer service. As of February 1st, they'll only service and warranty the brands they carry. This will not affect the parts department. Some of the major brands are Massey Ferguson, Mahindra, LS Tractors, Heston and Krone Forage Equipment, Bad Boy and Grasshopper Lawnmowers, Steel Equipment, and more. Check out the website HirschEquipment.com to find what brands they carry. The parts department will continue to handle all your parts needs. How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
Welcome back to West Plains Civic Center. We're on to set number 3 in this matchup of Missouri State University West Plains versus Iowa Western Community College. Grizzlies are trailing 2-0 right now. They're trailing. Here's we begin set number 3, and this is best of 5. And, Iowa definitely in the driver's seat going into this third set, getting a point right there. Are waiting for them to reset the scoreboard. As we wait for them to reset the scoreboard again, thank you to all the wonderful folks there from Sonic to Grump's Grub. If you haven't had breakfast over at Grump's Grub, you're definitely missing out. Holiday Express Suites, Hirsch-Feedham Farm Supply, also Casey's. I'm a big fan of their taco pizza there at Casey's. And Missouri State University West Plains. Ball being moved down by Iowa. Iowa going to swing it down and point through at Iowa on that one as Iowa comes out to a 2-point lead here in set number 3. We are going to take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Grizzlies and who they've got on track to, of course, continue playing against. Our next game is about 4.5 hours away from right now, give or take, or 5:30. This clock's off just slightly. But nonetheless, we will, of course, share with you the upcoming schedule for Grizzly Volleyball action here on 96.9 The Fox. Coming up, of course, tonight, a big matchup with Hutchinson Community College. That game will be at 5:30 here on 96.9 The Fox. And then following that game, it'll be Grizzly Volleyball action. The Grizzly basketball team will be in action right around the same time over on Hot Country KDY before the Zizzer Boys basketball game later on this evening as well. Then tomorrow, we have got back-to-back volleyball games. Not back-to-back, but we've got 2 volleyball games on the schedule for tomorrow, as the Grizzlies will be taking on Trinity Valley Community College, matchups at 12:30, and then New Mexico Military Institute at 5:30. So all of those will be, of course, right here on 96.9 The Fox online at ozarkradionews.com. As we continue our coverage, we get back to courtside right now. Grizzlies are trailing by 3, 1-4 here in this matchup. And ball's going to go out of bounds off the Grizzlies, so it'll be 1-5 now with Iowa Western leading. Very interested in watching some of these newer players playing here on the court of the Civic Center for the first time. Lots of potential on the court. Here comes the serve from Iowa Western. Ball is up. It clears. Now they move forward. Nope, not going to do the setter. It's right back over to Iowa Western's turn. Iowa Western getting themselves set up. Here comes the attack by the Grizzlies. Iowa Western moving the ball. Back over now, Grizzlies side. Ball is dug out. Behind the 10-foot line, move forward. Now back over to Iowa Western. Ball goes high. It's pushed down, but dug out by the Grizzlies. Now sent back over. Still in play. Iowa with the attack. Quick, easy tap there. It's still in play. Nope, they're going to say it touched. Points to go to Iowa. That was some great volleyball there. Grizzlies trail by 5 here in set number 3. Here comes the serve. Ball is up. Clears the net. Now being moved forward by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies at the line. Here comes the attack on the far side. Dug out by Iowa. Iowa Western with the attack. Big swing. It's going out of bounds and out. I want to check and see if we have a NJCAA, if rankings have come out yet for volleyball. I know it's just getting kind of going here in this season, but it'd be nice to kind of see where Iowa Western is ranked at the moment. I don't know if they'll release those rankings yet. Iowa with the attack and a point. And a timeout is going to be called, so we'll take one as well. We'll be back in 1 minute on 96.9 The Fox.
I've spent 20 years in the same job and decided it was time for a change. I wanted to return to school to build upon what I'd started right out of high school.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
Missouri State West Plains offers me the flexibility I need at 40 years old to work, be with my family, and complete my degree program close to home.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Due to the overwhelming growth and success of the Hirsch Farm Supply Equipment Sales Department, they found it necessary to make some changes to provide better customer service. As of February 1st, they'll only service and warranty the brands they carry. This will not affect the parts department. Some of the major brands are Massey Ferguson, Mahindra, LS Tractors, Heston and Krone Forage Equipment, Bad Boy and Grasshopper Lawnmowers, Steel Equipment, and more. Check out the website HirschEquipment.com to find what brands they carry. The parts department will continue to handle all your parts needs.
And welcome back to Grizzly Volleyball action here on 96.9 The Fox. 1:27 is your time check. Big Jim here on site today as we're here at the Grizzly Invitational. And right now it is Iowa Western. And Iowa Western, they are kind of leading the pack here through this first 2 sets. They won 24-26 and 16-25. Right now they lead by 8 here in set number 3. So Iowa will continue with the service. Ball now being moved, and point will go to Iowa. Pulling up Iowa Western's site here. So far, in their 7 matches, they have a kill per set rating of 11.72, hit rating of .225, assist per set at 10.28. Overall, they're 5-3 so far in the season. They are 3-0 in conference play. And they came into this matchup with a 2-game winning streak. Grizzlies also came into this matchup with a 2-game winning streak. So the teams they've played so far, they won against Jefferson, Missouri earlier, it looks like, in 3 sets. They won against Indian Hills in 3 sets. That was on February 2nd. They also beat Northeastern 3 sets to 2. Ball being moved around. Saw an attack there from Iowa Western. Making it 2-11 right now. Grizzlies trailing by 9. So Iowa once again has a serve. Grizzlies 2-2 on the season. They have wins from New Mexico Military, 3 sets to 2, and from Vernon. Both these matchups happened on the 23rd. On the 22nd, they lost back-to-back matches against Odessa and Snow. Okay, Grizzlies are going to get possession of the ball. 3-11 right now. And New Mexico Military Institute will be playing here tomorrow evening at 5:30. Grizzlies back to serve. Serving is Wildermuth. Ball is up. Lands at center. Center at net. Here comes the attack on the far side. Big swing and a kill by Iowa. 3-12 the score right now. Iowa just dominating. I wish I had other words for it, but that's pretty much what's going on at this point. Iowa leading by 9 here in set number 3. Here comes the serve from Iowa. Ball is up, clears the net, and it's going to go out of bounds. The point for the Grizzlies, 4-12. The Grizzlies will have the serve. Ball is up, clears the net. Now being moved by Iowa. Iowa sitting up on the near side. Here comes the attack. Cross-court shot still in play. Missouri sets it up, attacks the 10-foot line, goes to the back of the court, but still in play. Iowa sends it back over to the back corner, and no one is there. The near corner. Point will go to Iowa. 4-13 the score. Iowa leads by 9 and has the serve. Ball is up. Clears the net, now being moved by Missouri State. Missouri State with the attack. Taps 2 times, and now back over to Missouri State side. They get underneath it. Here's the setup. Going to drop it in there, and it's going to be a point for West Plains. So 5-13 now the score. West Plains will have service. Serving is Griffin. The 5-6 from Wiley, Texas. Here's the serve. Ball up, clips the net, and makes it over. Iowa sends the near side attack. Now back over to Iowa's side. Iowa sets it up, attacking once again. Flips the net, makes it through. Dug out. Nope, not dug out that time. Point for Iowa. So 5-14 now the score. Play on the serve now from number 1 from Iowa. That is Vonette. Grizzlies moving it around. Here comes the attack on the far side. Clips the net. It's going to go out of bounds, it looks like. Waiting on the call for it. Out of bounds. Off of Iowa. Point will go to the Grizzlies. So it should be 6-14 now. Iowa the serve. Ball is up. Backcourt. Grizzlies trying to get some momentum built. Big swing there, and a nice hit from number 20. That was Hardison. It goes off a member of the Reavers and goes into the first 3 rows. So the point will go to the Grizzlies. They get 8-16. Grizzlies need to push back now. They can't wait until the other team has 24 points to start making a rally. You got to do it early. You got to stay within the matchup. Point for Iowa. Ball gets blocked there on the near side with the net, and it goes out of bounds on the Grizzlies side. Not much more you can say on that one. 8-17 now the score. Waiting on serves. Looks like a timeout's going to be called. So we'll go and take a timeout as well and be back in 60 seconds here on 96.9 The Fox.
Meet Carla.
Hi there.
Carla's 4 daughters keep her pretty busy.
Oops.
Casey's new curbside pickup makes life easier for Carla.
Pizza!
And saves her an extra trip to the grocery store. Now, you can add grocery items like bread, drinks, and snacks to your online pizza order, and we'll bring them right to your car with curbside pickup. And for a limited time, get 2 large single-topping pizzas for just $8.99 each. Casey's, here for convenience, here for new curbside pickup, here for good. Available at select locations only.
I've spent 20 years in the same job and decided it was time for a change. I wanted to return to school to build upon what I'd started right out of high school.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
Missouri State West Plains offers me the flexibility I need at 40 years old to work, be with my family, and complete my degree program close to home.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Welcome back to the West Plains Civic Center. A little afternoon volleyball action right now. Grizzlies trailing 2-0 against Iowa Western. And Iowa Western's got a pretty solid lead here in the middle of the third set. Right now they are leading the Grizzlies by 10. It is 8-18 with Iowa in the driver's seat here in set number 3. Grizzlies will be in action against Hutchinson later on today at 5:30. We'll have that for you right here on 96.9 The Fox. And that will lead us right up to Liberty Eagles basketball. Right now, Grizzlies moving the ball right at the net. Here comes the attack. It's going to catch the net, but it's dug out by Iowa, sent back over, hand reach, waiting on a call. An illegal hit called over on the Grizzlies, so point will go to Iowa, making it 8-19. 8-19 the score. Here's the serve. Ball is up. Grizzlies moving forward. Comes the attack at the net, blocked by Iowa. Now Grizzlies trying to reset it back up, trying to bring it back. We're getting an illegal hit called. Yeah, point will go to Iowa, I believe. Nope, it's going to go over to the Grizzlies this time. Read that call backwards. Here comes Grizzlies with the serve. Ball is up and out of bounds. 9-20 the score. Grizzlies are down by 11. Back to serve for Iowa is number 6, Yadhira and Shanti. Setter for Iowa. And we're waiting on the serve. Ball is up. Clears the net now. Set up by the Grizzlies at the net. Here comes the attack. Attempted block. Still in play. Couldn't quite get the height on that one. It's going to go under the net. Point will go to the Grizzlies. Here at the West Plains Civic Center, they got every other row kind of blocked off. But tickets are available for the Grizzly Invitational this weekend. If you're looking to get out of the house and then go watch some great volleyball action, I highly recommend you come by the West Plains Civic Center and check it out. We'll have, of course, one more game this afternoon at 5:30, and then we'll have 2 games tomorrow, one at 12:30 and one at 5:30 as well. Iowa Western continues with service. They up to service number 14 for Iowa. That is for tens. Big swing with a lot of power there. Looks like it's going to pay off for Iowa. Ball flies to the back court, gets popped up, goes high, but they can't get it back into play. So point will go to Iowa. 10-22 the score. Grizzlies are down. Iowa 3 points away from a 3-set sweep. Big jump serve. Goes all over the back court. Tips over, but still in play. Now back over to Iowa's side. Iowa going to attack on the near side and drilled down in the back court. Point will go to Iowa. They get 10-23. Again, very early on the season here. This is the 5th game of the season for this Grizzly team, made up of predominantly freshman members. We have 3 returning sophomores in Watkins, Campana, and Loreo, and Maju. Waiting on the serve now. Grizzlies have it. 11-23. Looking at the roster, it seems like we might be short a few Grizzlies here during today's matchup. Okay, ball is up. Here's the setup. Dug out by Iowa. Now sent back over. Ball goes off the chest, front and high. Kept in play, and a lot of power from number 6, Nicholson, but it did not quite make it over the net. Goes into the fence, into the net, and hits the floor. Point will go to Iowa. Iowa leads it now 23-11. Here we go. We await the serve from the Reavers. It's going to go into the net. Point for the Grizzlies. They get 12-23. The score. Grizzlies will be serving. And once again, Grizzlies are in a position, if they want to keep playing in this matchup, they can't make any mistakes. They can make 2. Here's the serve. Ball is up. Iowa with the attack on the near side. Block has got a hand on it. Makes the backcourt. Now to setter. Now back over. Iowa moving around. They're going to send it flying to the back. Kept in play. Now at the 10-foot line, the attack will happen. And it's dug out by Iowa. Iowa moving it around. Here comes their attack at the 10-foot line. Grizzlies diving for it. Keep it in play. They're going to move to the near side. Cross-court shot. Still in play. Now they move to the front left. Now back down. Grizzlies get underneath it. They're attacking on the near side. Blocked by Iowa. Point for Iowa. They get 12-24. 12-24 the score. Iowa needs one. Here comes the serve. Ball is up, clears the net. Grizzlies underneath it. At the net, Grizzlies set it up. Here comes the second on the near side. Blocked by Iowa, but it goes out of bounds off of Iowa. Point for the Grizzlies. Bring them up to 13. So Grizzlies will continue now with having service. Serving number 8, Nicholson. Here comes the serve. Ball is up. It clears over the net. That's always one of the harder parts. Set up at the net on the near side. Big swing off the hands of number 8, Nicholson or Campana, and it goes out of bounds. So it's going to be all Iowa Western here in the first matchup of the day for the Grizzlies. Iowa Western winning it 24-26, 16-25, and 13-24. So Iowa Western will win it 3 straight. Grizzlies will go back to the locker room, figure things out, and get ready for their 5:30 matchup and see what they can improve on before that happens. As for us here at the West Plains Civic Center, we'll check back in a little bit later on for the 5:30 game. And, of course, don't forget we've got Liberty Eagles following that 5:30 matchup. For Nate Hudson back at the studio, I'm Big Jim. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
The battle against COVID-19 has reached every community in Missouri, and any one of us could be exposed to the virus and spread it to the ones we love. We all have a responsibility to stop the spread. It's on us to always wear a mask, wash our hands, and keep our distance. Look, doing these things does make a difference. It will help us keep businesses open and get back to normal faster. Find answers to your COVID questions and get the latest health guidance at oneforallmo.com.
We don't keep track of how many songs we play an hour. We just keep playing them.
More music.
More music.
More music.
Today's hit